Oh, this is not real, bro!
Well, yes, you saw this tank in the most deadly situation, or where this tank is the most deadly. It is with a high explosive clip, emptying its clip into a lightly armored tank. And in no time you can make the HP go poof. 1,700, 1,800 is the clip damage potential actually. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first impressions video and first, review video about the Tesak or Tesak. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. It is VZ71 brand new Autocannon Czechoslovakian light tank right over here. If you want to get this tank as quickly as possible when it comes live on the live server, you need to start saving experience on the tier 6 Skoda, and you need something like 55,000 if I'm not mistaken for the Skoda T17. And over here, this is how the Skoda T17 looks like. It looks like baby Skoda D50, like actually like a baby Skoda D50 in tier 9. And with upgraded turret, it is looking more smooth as well. Then next up we have this one, the Rebalance over here. Once again with the stock turret, it seems like. And this is the first one with Autocannon. Moving on to tier 9, Zelma, hopefully. I didn't butcher this name too hard. And this is how it looks like. Very slick looking tank. Low profile-ish, but quite wide and long. At least according to the look. And finally, this is the tank you want to get as the cherry on the top of the cake. Now, is this tank good? Is this tank bad? Is this tank worth it? All those things. I have to put a huge, massive disclaimer when it comes to today's video, when it comes to today's, let's call it a preview video actually, about this tank. I have never had worse battle experience, like overall when it comes to the quality of battles themselves on the test server ever before. I don't know what was going on, maybe because the queue times for the light tanks were 4 minutes, sometimes even 5 minutes, sometimes 3 minutes, 30, 40 seconds, something like that. And when people finally got into the match, they simply decided to go ooga booga, YOLO in, and basically every battle ended in 4 minutes faster than the queue time. Maybe because of that. But the amount of YOLOing, the amount of just pushing in, nobody giving a damn was pretty crazy. And this makes it quite hard to give accurate opinion about one or another tank. Because the battle was nothing like it. The battles, on average, overall, I would say 85% of the battles, 80% of the battles I played today were not what we normally see on the live server. We see YOLOing as well, but not to that extreme. Like, I do not see FE4005s YOLOing down the middle line on some maps, which I saw today, multiple times actually. Just, just to give you an example. But in that such a chaotic atmosphere what we had in today's gameplay session, I played like 20 plus battles with it, just to get a good feel. So I spent a lot of hours simply by sitting in the queue, waiting for the match. Just to give you, first impressions, just to show you guys first gameplay action with this. I can say that it has very strong sides and quite, weaker sides as well. The gun, this is the Autocannon, basically working as autoloader. You empty your clip, you can reload your clip halfway through it as well. So the overall mechanic, how it works is like on autoloaders, but you have the machine gun with 75 shells in the magazine. And if we go over here, you will see the damage numbers with my setup, with which was CVS, coated optics and low noise exhaust. So with a standard round, you have 192 penetration, 12 damage per shot. Keep in mind you have 75 shells in the mag, and that equals close to 3000 TPM. Now, with the Primo rounds, you get more penetration, as you can see, 247, but less alpha, which means less potential clip damage as well. So your clip damage potential is 900 with standard round, you have 675 with premium round, and you have a whopping 1800 with high explosive. And this is by far the deadliest version of this tank. If you find something lightly armored, if you find another light tank and you're able to shoot into the side, for example, you can just delete them in seconds, literally in seconds. Like I had many situations with FE45s, with Grill 15s or other tanks just getting behind them. And when that happens, it feels pretty damn devastating. It feels pretty damn crazy because damage per second is 480 with this and TPM is 6147. Yes, if you are able to empty your clip and actually penetrate every single shot, because it is double the damage of the AP round if you penetrate with 50 penetration though. So you have to keep that in mind. And I was using this tank with a setup that I would use on the live server as well, with my VZ55 crew over here, so full camo crew, of course, then CVS coated optics, low noise exhaust, and on this vehicle natural cover directive as well, which is available for credit, you know. That gives extra camo as well. And with this setup, when it comes to the scouting factors, 494 meter view range and 42.71% camo. Without that directive, it would be 41% camo, or close to 41% camo. And when it comes to cruise skills, we have practicality as a new skill over here, recon. This one, of course, situational awareness. Then we have the communication expert. If my assisted damage exceeds my hit points, my original hit points, then my vehicle is performing 2.88% better. This is the new skill over here, and also jamming. The time I am being spotted is lowered by 1.15 seconds. But this communication expert kicked in only in a handful of battles. You know, usually on light tanks, assistance is your main source of income, of experience, of assisted damage or combined damage. But on this server, there was very little battles. Like handful. I could count them in one hand. Maybe 2 or 3 battles overall where I had a chance to even spot something. Because, you know, people were already pushing into each other in the middle of the map and no spotting was needed. What else new over here? Pretty much nothing. Designated target, ammo tuning, minimum potential damage. You know, they increased the lowest possible rolls over here for you. Then this is pretty standard as well, I would say. Concealment on all those guys, and also Brothers in Arms, because this helps this vehicle all across the board. Now, when it comes to the armor, well, let's just say it does not have any armor. Hull 20, 25, 20, turret 30, 20, and 20. So if you get to the side, you can penetrate with high explosive. You can penetrate this high explosive, this tank with high explosive into many different positions. So to take them out more effectively as well. Ammunition capacity over here, 2 clips. This is how I run it, at least. Maybe I would need to carry 1 more clip, and I could do that because I found myself using APCR AK premium rounds with more pen but less alpha. I think once I loaded APCR round when I dealt with Jagdpanzer E100, if I remember correctly. Not more than that. Usually this one was the best ammunition choice over here. So, you know, just going to set this over here for the future. And yeah, this is, you know, pretty much it. When it comes to the vehicle overview, vehicle characteristics, good top speed, very good top speed, very good power to weight ratio, 67 top speed with field mods as well, 65 base and 25 base backwards. But with field mods you can boost it a little bit more over here. Good aiming time, minus 12 degrees of gun depression, so it helps you to play this tank in many different situations. And clip reload 13.87 with this setup. Once again, no ventilation, no gun handling boosting things. 13.87, so 13.87 reload for 900 potential damage, or let's say 700-ish, because you're going to miss many shots anyway from your clip, is, you know, something definitely to think about on the light tank. And this is the field mods I decided to go with. Extra drop speed, extra accuracy, extra reverse speed, nothing from here. I do not want to lose view range, I do not want to lose camo. So I simply decided to keep it like this. And from this slot, concealment of enemy vehicles behind foliage. This is basically must-have for a light tank, because concealment of moving vehicle, except light tanks, is always lower and easier to spot than tanks behind the bushes. So yeah, guys, once again, you know, gave you a disclaimer that battles on the test server are extremely chaotic, hard to really assess the vehicle. It is different, it is different kind, different type of gameplay for sure. But how good of a light tank it actually is, in all honesty, too sad to say, but we have to wait for the live server to see this. But when you can be sneaky in this, the firepower seems to be pretty nutty. But at the same time, I had so many battles where I simply felt useless or hard to do anything when there were a lot of DPM medium tanks or a lot of medium tanks and heavy tanks in the matchmaking, hard to push into tank destroyers. So in those situations, I felt kind of useless, but you know, which light tank is going to feel itself very comfortable in those situations anyway? Yeah, you know, it's kind of hard to tell right now, but what I have for you now is live gameplay action, which I am going to play, and then I'm going to show you some stream battles as well, which I had today during live stream, testing it out, and hopefully it gives you some kind of an overview how this tank is going to play in the end. And hopefully it can be helpful for you guys. So let's jump into action. Okay, so what do we have over here? We have 3 light tanks. We have a bunch of medium tanks, buffed ones as well, K91 batch yet. So, you know, this tank versus medium tanks, it is definitely not going to win those fights for sure. But we are trying to give our best over here to provide some firepower support as well as spotting support. But I don't think, looking at the battles, looking at the matchmaking, there will be a lot of campers or a lot of spotting needed, basically. Is what I'm trying to say over here. And we have HE clip loading. At least I was able to empty my clip over here. At least I was able to empty my clip over here. Not perfect because, you know, half the tank was visible and moving at the same time. But light tank up there. And let's pull back. All we need to do over here. They have enemy, or enemy has a light tank. Whoppa! Enemy has a light tank going up the hill. And nice. Our tank survived, plus enemy light tank dead. Perfection over here. What else can we say? Perfection. 780, can't do much to that. Rhino. SD2, come on. Double bang, double bang, double bang, double bang. Double bang, got at least one shot! At least something! No, what the hell is going on over here? How many tanks are going up the hill? No, 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 back, back, back. How many tanks are going up the hill? It is a madhouse what is happening on the test server. It is simply a madhouse. Simply a madhouse, 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 madhouse. Leo 1 up here. Okay, F is dead. 780, K91 here. K91 with absolutely sick DPM. Okay, we need to run away. No, 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 140. That was a good bait, actually. That was a good accidental bait. You know what, guys? HE does guaranteed damage. This is how much we know. Right? So let's do that guaranteed damage over here. And into you as well. Never mind. Whew. Enemy Tesak. Somewhere up here. E3. We can penetrate E3. The clip you saw at the start of the game, guys. We can penetrate E3. Should I go for it somehow? I'm going for you instead. First. Please say you went for a reload. Seems like you did. Okay, I have 61 high explosive rounds left. I sadly do not even have full high explosive clip over here. But now... Full clip is not needed. Why did you notice me? Why do you have a minimap activated? So many questions. Those bloody goats there. I don't want to lose 750 hit points. Okay. Did I juke it? Please say I did. No, I didn't. I'm still going to lose 750 hit points. Never mind. Ah. No, I just 7 as well. Stole that from me. Going up the hill. Nothing else to do, guys. So, nothing else to do. This is basically as equal of a battle on this server as we have had today. Not much happening other than just YOLO, 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 YOLO. Can we somehow just move in? Because I just want to do this, you know? Quick in, quick out. And survive, hopefully. Nice, we were able to do that. Can I get dispatched as well, please? Nope, 15-6. 5,000 damage combined. Czech light tanks. The only tank that we are able to test out, as I said before, is this one. The matchmaking is just non-existent for the other tanks. When, you know, I have a chance, maybe in a couple days, I will try again. But if not, then sadly I have to wait for the live server. I have to wait for those vehicles. I have to wait to see those vehicles on live server to bring you some other tiers as well. Like I was fourth by damage done in this battle, filled with, you know, medium tanks, filled with damage dealing tanks or damage focus tanks, which is pretty good, I would say, for a light tank, right? Pretty good for a light tank. Picked up 2 kills as well over here, minus 14,000 credits. Without the consumable, actually would have made 6k credits over here without a premium account. So, yeah. Weezed 71 on Pilsen. Seems like we're going in. We have a massive DPM tank over here. The best DPM tank over here. Get 91 coming with us. There are 2 tanks still not spotted. Can it penetrate anything? I didn't want to go to the side for obvious reasons. Can I drag you? Okay. You know that you've made my situation better now. With that ram. Okay. Very interesting start. Manti. Can I penetrate Manti with high explosive? Well, now it doesn't matter. Well, it actually does matter. I'm going to load in high explosive for Manti. Where is Manti? Why did you leave? Oh my god, he left all the way. Okay. Change of plans in that case. We need to do a little hashtag drive-by on that Panzer. Or the Centurion. They do scared, bro. $500 damage, not bad. Centurion is coming after us again. Enemy did very aggressive bush there before. Couple shots better than nothing.
Target acquired. Track hit. Target unlocked. Opponent is damaged. We've damaged them.
Oh, 791, brother.
Free pass.
Oh,
Easy
yeah,
of
yeah.
1996 gifted 3 months of Tier 1 to Crazy Salty Cracker 138. They've gifted 172 months in the channel.
Got him. Ready to fire. Opponent is damaged. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Drrrr, drrrr. And this is a light tank with CVS low noise exhaust coated optic setup, right? It can do damage. And sometimes it does damage. So, ladies and gentlemen, after you saw a couple, gameplay clips from the intro, or while we were looking at the vehicle, while you saw some gameplay commentary as well over here, what can I say about this vehicle? As a little closing note, based once again on the test server results. I had battles where I honestly hated this tank, where I felt very useless. I had battles with 600 damage, 400 assistance, and I felt like I couldn't do anything more. It could be test server battles, it could be the tank. But overall, I did enjoy it more than I didn't, for sure. And especially the enjoyment came when you're able to circle something with for full clip, when you're able to use high explosive and penetrate your shots. The enjoyment didn't come from scouting, This is a light tank, it should be doing scouting as well. And if we look at the scouting specs on the paper, having 41 or 42% camo, having close to 500 meter view range with coated optics, and cruise skills, which should be quite mandatory on light and cruise, then yes, it potentially can do some spotting as well, for sure, especially versus mediums, heavies, tank destroyers. Why not? Other light tanks, if the light tank is lightly armored, you can rinse them, absolutely rinse them with high explosive rounds, but there are some tougher light tanks to fight against, and then it does not feel that powerful. But all in all, I enjoyed it. But I'm actually looking forward to more live server-ish battles. Maybe giving it a couple days to see if things calm down, and I can make a little bit more educated opinion even for myself. Even right now myself, I'm a little bit lost with this tank, to be honest with you. A little bit lost. But currently I like it more than I don't. Occasionally, depends on the positions, depends on the situation. It can be absolutely nuts tank, right? But then, on the other hand, in the other positions, it can be completely useless, right? But I guess that goes about every single tank. Anyway, guys, I honestly hope it gave you a little overview how this tank plays, or what is the playstyle of this tank, especially featuring the gun. From this video you saw more of the firepower gameplay. But as I said, you know, I had very bad battles in this as well. But hopefully it gave you something. And if it did, let me know in the comment section down below. If you did test it out yourself, what do you think about it? Is it too weak? Is it too bad? Questions about other light tanks? Well, sadly, this server is the server. We were simply not able to get any battles with lower tier tanks. Not with tier 7, tier 8, tier 9. There is just not enough players playing right now. Maybe later, we'll see, but this is how usually this servers are. Everyone is going to tier 10. So yeah, let me know, guys, in the comment section. I will catch you next time with something else. Have a good one, take care, and bye.